UN agencies in Kosovo have seen remarkable results in the area of development. United Nations Kosovo team has made huge efforts in the area of gender-based violence and economic development Kosovo-wide. With the support of the Finnish government, agencies are scaling up the gender-based violence program in northern municipalities and will continue to support employment and economic development in the sectors of agriculture, forestry, and services. In order to receive feedback from the citizens of North Kosovo on GBV, employment, and economic development, UN agencies organized 3 roundtables on these topics in Mitrovica North at the IBCM College in June 2015. Over 80 participants from civil society, institutions, and relevant stakeholders were present. During the plenary, the organizers, UN agencies in Kosovo, stressed the importance of the following 3 topics that were further covered in 3 different roundtables: gender-based violence and domestic violence, private sector development and income generation, skills development, and employment opportunities. The roundtables provided the final input before the launch of projects for northern municipalities to be held the following week. UNDP, UNICEF, FAO, UN Women, OHCHR, and UNFPA are among the UN agencies who organize this event and are involved in the programming mentioned above. Some conclusions from the roundtables are: it is very important to raise awareness through media and formal education, especially working with youth to change social norms associated with unequal status of women in a patriarchal society and with the general acceptance of violence. Among the first positive developments was the establishment of a safe house and the establishment of an SOS phone line by an NGO, however, more support is needed. Participants have identified the sectors with greater potential such as forestry, agriculture, rural tourism, wood processing, cultivation of medical herbs, and poultry. There is a need for coordination of economic development initiatives in northern Kosovo. The most marginalized groups are the young, women, and people over the age of 50. Additionally, there is a lack or inconsistency of labor market data, as well as a strong existing informal sector. While academic and vocational education institutions exist and various programs and courses are offered, it is key to focus on continuous communication between the private sector and the institutions, as well as to adapt skills development to the needs of employers. A few days after the roundtables, the official launching event was held in Mitrovica North and was hosted by UN Development Coordinator and UNDP Resident Representative Andrew Russell, who was accompanied by his UN colleagues and the donors. Besides Mr. Andrew Russell, Ms. Anne Meskinen, Chargée d'Affaires from the Finnish Embassy, Ms. Laila Omargad, Head of Office UNICEF, Ms. Flora Matsula, Head of Mission UN Women, and Mr. Alexander Nikolovsky, FAO Chief Technical Advisor, also attended. The lessons drawn from the previous years of work that the representatives of the UN agencies and the Government of Finland have successfully supported Kosovo-wide, as well as final conclusions of the roundtables, were presented on the launching event.
Sure. I'm very, very pleased to be here today on behalf of the whole UN Kosovo team here, and I'm actually particularly pleased to be here in the home of our partners, the European Union. We're in their information and media center, so pleased to be here today. The specific purpose is to announce the extension of ongoing joint programs that we have with the government of Finland in Kosovo. We have not been present with these particular programs in the northern part of Kosovo, and we're bringing these programs together with Finland to the northern part of Kosovo. These programs are essentially about 2 things. At the end, it boils down to economic development, but it's about jobs, employment generation, particularly for youth, also in the forestry sector as well, and also trade promotion as well. We have 3 programs: forestry, job creation for youth, and aid for trade. And then we also have another program which is gender-based violence, which is also about actually economic development as well to a certain degree, because we want to help women in the northern part of Kosovo to be able to fulfill their potential as well, especially those who've survived domestic violence. And we also want to help to prevent domestic violence from happening in the first place, so that women can play the full role that they need and want to play, because we need everyone's help to raise incomes, to raise living standards in the northern part of Kosovo, and women need to be a part of that.